Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. The notorious con man Vivek Ramaswamy ditched his old private jet after unfavorable headlines about jet setting around Ohio and international travel. Now, you would think that maybe he's just sucking it up and campaigning through a car this season, but you would be wrong. The Rooster has obtained exclusive documentation showing Ramaswamy has a new international capable jet, which he has used for European vacations, Caribbean vacations, and to fundraise at far-flung places like Canton, Ohio, last night with the Timken family after a 20-minute flight to Akron. And yes, folks, he was also there, took the private jet to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals when he tried to get his way into the Knicks security zone and was stiffed by their private security. And I think my favorite revelation in this batch of documents, other than, him calling me a mentally ill blogger while vacationing with his family in Connecticut for a week in late May and early June, was that was indeed Ramaswamy at Legoland in Carlsbad, California last week, likely on his way to go check out the United States men's national team victory over Paraguay in the opening game of the World Cup. Flight records show that, yes, he was indeed in Carlsbad over that weekend. So this is who Ramaswamy is, folks. I talked to an aviation source that was saying, the community, it skews white, rich, and thus conservative, right? And they were kind of excited to have this guy around, a breath of fresh air in the Republican Party. They thought he was going to be good for Trump, but it did not take long for Ramaswamy to wear out his welcome. He's generally considered a bit of an asshole, and he even refuses to look workers in the eye. So, this is going to be a 5-alarm fire. There's already questions. We've done previous reporting on the month of May. Ramaswamy didn't do much. He and his team seem to think that he's going to be able to buy the airwaves in November, call Dr. Amy Acton COVID Hitler, and kind of let the Republican nature of this state do the work for him. One Republican last night called him a bored billionaire, and he said his friend had said that, and he didn't really agree with that until he saw the reporting on the international trips in the heart of campaign season. So buckle up, folks. Ohio is a Republican-leaning state, but Ramaswamy, he seems intent on trying his hardest to make sure Dr. Acton wins in November, and this private jet story will not be going away anytime soon.